The Chemist Warehouse Footy Finals half-price cosmetics and vitamin sale is on now. Stock up and save today. Shop in-store or online now at Chemist Warehouse. It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Okay, for those of us that are in the know, all right, the summer I turned pretty. I'm just going to play one little thing for you. Okay, this is it. Myself and producer Brooke just sat down and just cried ourselves into a stupor with the season finale, didn't we? Kimber's not even here today. I think she's that upset about the season finale. She's not going to take the day off today. It was quite the season finale. We're going to cover it off a little bit later on in the show, but it is the show that everybody's talking about at the moment. The summer I turned pretty. And there was massive things that happened. I don't want to spoil them, but I kind of also want to spoil them. But I'm not going to spoil them, at least not yet. Tell us what you think makes you weird so we can put it out to the good people listening to this show. All right, 13 10 60, and get ready because this is a big one. Michaela, hi. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm going very well. Thank you for putting yourself forward for this. Been looking forward to speaking with you ever since I heard you coming on. Now, I hear that you will not touch paper. Is that correct?
No, I don't like it.
Right, okay. Now, but when we
Paper
say...
is single-handedly my worst enemy.
You're single-handedly your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Let's just bathe in that for a moment, okay? But because I want people to understand exactly what you mean when you say I can't touch paper. Because a lot of people will say, I can't touch that. But if they sort of still do. Whereas you, it says here, you hate the feeling of it to the point of... If you need to go and get the mail, you've got special gloves that you put on because you can't stand the feeling of the paper. Is that right?
Yeah, I have a pair of gardening gloves that I use to get my mail.
Right. So how far do we take this? So, for example, if you need to sign something, which tends to happen, how do you go about that?
Whenever I go to the doctors, I always make them put the paper on a clipboard so I don't have to touch it. There was one time my mum actually took me to the doctor about me not touching the paper and they didn't have a clipboard, so I left.
Oh, wow, Michaela. So I love this. So when did this start? I understand you're about 24 years old. When did this start happening?
It actually started after my first pregnancy when I was 18.
Right.
Never stopped.
Wow. Okay. Look, pregnancies can do this. I know after our second child, for example, my wife won't go anywhere near chicken. So I know pregnancies can actually do this. They can have this effect. Okay, so it's happened since there. It's your family call you weird, right? Have you ever actually come across anybody else who's ever thought that this is normal?
No, not really.
Okay, so you're the only person in the world, right, at this particular point in time. This is where we get to find out if we can find your people, Michaela, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop you on hold and I'm going to get you to sit tight and we're going to get some people on to tell us whether or not they think you're weird, okay? All right. Sit tight, Michaela. So you just heard it, okay? Michaela hates touching paper. It's her mortal enemy. 13 10 60, is it weird or not? I think we generally know the standard answer here is likely going to be weird. What I'm really interested in is from the people who say no, it's not. And it might be because there's something you do that's quite similar to this where everybody else finds it weird, but you're in her camp. It might be because you can't touch paper either, and it's your single-handed worst enemy. Whatever it happens to be, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So 13 10 60, Michaela can't touch paper. She hates it. Is it weird or not? Michaela, thanks for hanging around.
That's all good.
Appreciate it. So you've told us that you hate paper. You hate the feeling of paper, right, to the point where you put special gloves on to get the mail. You even walked out of a doctor's surgery once because they didn't have a clipboard.
Yeah.
This is great. We all have our weird intricacies, okay? Now it's time to find out what everybody else thinks. So sit tight and let's get into everybody else who's phoned on through. We've got little Mateo here. Hi, Mateo.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the show. So Michaela can't touch paper. Do you think it's weird or not?
It's weird.
It's weird. You think it's weird, all right? So Mateo thinks it's weird. Mateo, I'm putting your vote down in the it's weird column, all right?
Okay.
Okay, good on you, buddy. Thanks for phoning in. Leah, hi.
Hi.
Is it weird or not that Michaela can't touch paper?
Not weird.
Not
I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. I can't touch paper. I can't. The sound of paper rubbing together, the thought of touching it. Can't do it.
I love this. I love that you've called. See, this is as much what this segment is about as finding out about these what we think are weird things, right? It's also about Michaela finding her people. So, when did it? Do you remember when it started for you, or has it just always been a thing?
It's always been a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
What is it?
Can't
What is it?
handle
Is
it.
it just the feeling on your skin?
Yeah, it's the feeling on my skin, like the sound. Oh, it just makes me
Okay.
just cringe. I can't do it.
All right. What if I do this? How does that? Is that bad or good? Is that okay?
Yeah, it just makes me not feel good. I can't handle it.
All right, Leah, hang on, sit tight. So we've got 1 for 1. Kylie, is it weird or not weird?
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
No.
Okay, why?
My daughter has the same thing but with coins.
Right.
So she can't touch them.
So this is interesting because I actually don't like the feeling of coins either.
Yeah, so she doesn't like the feeling of coins or the smell. And when she goes to work, she has to wear 2 layers of gloves.
2 layers of gloves. Right. What does she do for a job?
She works at Zambero.
Ah, okay, so she's touching money and stuff like that. Right, okay, gotcha. 2 pairs of gloves. Okay, so there's another not weird. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Okay, so the touching of paper, weird or not weird?
Not weird.
Oh, this is fantastic. All right, so why is it not weird for you?
Not me personally, but my husband has a very similar thing, but with recyclable shopping bags.
Right, okay. So when you say recyclable shopping bags, elaborate on that, as in the paper bags we're just getting from like Woolies and stuff?
No, not the paper ones, like the recycled fabric ones.
Ah, why?
Yeah.
What is it about those?
A sensory thing. He has to pull his sleeves down and carry the shopping. He can't touch it.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, no, not weird at all.
Yeah, okay, good. Another one in the not weird column. Okay, look, I'm going to ask one more person because I think this will rubber stamp the whole thing. Claire, is it weird or not weird that Michaela can't touch paper?
Not weird.
Not weird. We've actually had a flood of not weird on this. It's blown my mind, just quietly. Why not weird for you?
I can't touch anything like wood, so like icy pole sticks. Like if I get an ice cream at McDonald's now, it comes with a wooden spoon. I have to have like, I've got a stash of plastic spoons in my glove box that I use if I'm going to McDonald's. But yeah, and that's
Claire, there are people around the state, right, including us here at the studios. I'm just watching producer Brooke as well, who are nodding their head. I'm literally getting goosebumps at the mention of wooden spoon. I can't stand it. I absolutely, I know it's good for the environment, but I can't stand the feeling of the wooden spoon on my tongue. Like, you get those wooden sporks as well.
I know.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, no, I feel you, Claire. I reckon a lot of people feel you as well. All right.
So even if it's weird, that's okay to be weird.
Yep, 100%. Hey, this is the show where it's okay to be weird. All right. We love this stuff. Okay, Claire. So we're going to come back around to you, Michaela. Hi, you there? Michaela?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay.
I'd like to know I'm not weird.
You are so not weird. You are so not weird. If anything, anybody who thinks that you're not being able to touch paper is weird are weird themselves. The rest of them are normal. So there you go. We've really discovered something this morning, so I hope you can take that away with you. And when you're not touching paper again, I hope you now know it's normal. All right. Thanks, Michaela.
Thank you.
All right, all the best to you. So, peteandkimber.com.au. Go and register for Weird or Not. And like Michaela, you just might find your people. We're loving this. Thanks for being a part of it. Producer Brooke, who I found out has never had a Dagwood dog.
I actually never heard of it before.
You're entitled. So battered sausage and then a bit of sauce over the top.
Yeah.
And yeah, I save myself for one every year.
I don't, look, you kind of sold it to me, but then not. So I'm not sure. I'm torn.
You should do a cleanse for about 3 days before you have one.
Okay.
But you got to do it now. The summer I turned pretty.
Oh, it's been an emotional morning.
It certainly has.
Look, I will say no spoilers here. So do stay with us. Stay with us. We will give away no spoilers.
No, but we will
of the
talk
last
about what we have to
episode.
talk. You've got me. Can I just tell you? So I mentioned yesterday on the show that I've never seen an episode.
Yeah.
Right. And then the season finale, I happened to walk in today and you're halfway through it. And I was like, I'll sit down, I'll watch the season finale with you.
Yeah, we had
And now
24
I'm
minutes to go.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you this either. I had a, yesterday I said I want to do a thing called Comrades for Conrad.
Yes.
Right,
yep.
Team Conrad.
Yeah.
Right. Well, one of my mates lobbed in and said, I've started a WhatsApp group. We've now got a WhatsApp group of the boys. Comrades for Conrad.
Oh, my God, it's starting.
wild.
Where's my T-shirt, Pete?
All right,
Where's
I'll
my
get
Team
you
Conrad
one, I
T-shirt?
promise. I'll get you one.
Look, we did. I watched most of it, and then I came in. I had 24 minutes left, and we watched together.
We
and
did.
you had it was like me with my little commentary, kind of keeping you abreast of what was actually
It was good.
happening.
Actually, you're a good person to watch a show like this with.
little
because
whisper
you
comments.
Just little whisper comments and
Yep.
just enough information that I need to know without talking through the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like you're
loved
up
it.
to speed. Like
Yes.
you really got a 24-minute education in The Summer I Turned Pretty. Look, I'm going to give away some really interesting and like groundbreaking information, but I promise you they're not spoilers. This is not the end of Belly's journey.
Right.
So we all thought, done, finale. No finale. There's a movie coming. So they premiered this finale in Paris. They were on the red carpet in Paris. Right behind them was The Summer I Turned Pretty, the movie. I mean, if you've watched it, you'll see at the end it kind of gives away that it's not over. There is another sort of chapter to come.
And you told me they put it on their Instagram as well.
They did. They put it all over their Instagram.
Yep.
The movie is coming. So basically the author has said there is another big milestone left in Belly's journey, and she thought only a movie could give it its proper due.
Which, upon seeing the season finale, I mean, you and I I don't know how much is giving away too much.
Don't give anything
right?
away,
but
Pete.
you and I had some certain thoughts about where they could actually take the movie.
Yes.
What we did kind of land on is when you see the finale, there is enough stuff there for a movie to happen.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're a fan. I will say one thing. Did you? This is for the people who've seen it, and I think if you haven't seen it, this will make you go, "Oh, okay, maybe I need to go and watch it." Did you feel like we needed to see the scene where she went to the bathroom and started having a wee?
No.
We
saw her wipe. Why did we watch her wipe?
We watched her wipe, and then we even heard the noise of the pee hitting the water.
That was weird.
I thought that was
very
weird.
raw. Very.
I thought that was really weird as well. I don't
was
know if we
weird.
needed that moment, but
I mean, I
anyway.
cried. I will say, like, as
You
much
did
as I
cry.
didn't need to see her
Yeah.
wipe, I did cry in that in a similar at a similar time. So
Okay, so like we did yesterday, all right, 13 10 60, we'd love to hear people's reactions.
not giving anything
All right?
away,
You
just
can't-
pure
yeah.
reaction.
Do you think it was worth it? All right. Now, this is
Yeah.
the sort of thing where think about it in terms of like you've seen it and you're in the Comrades for Conrad group. All right. And we're all having a chat. I want to hear what you loved about it. I want to hear what you thought. What do you think about there being a movie? But also in a way where, like everybody else who hasn't heard any about it, they're going to go, oh, I need to go and watch.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And also, do you have any thoughts after seeing it about going, maybe I'm not Team Conrad anymore? Has it changed you?
Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah is very good looking. So he gets you.
All right, get on the phone, 13 10 60. Hope to hear from you next. The Summer I Turned Pretty. The season finale has happened. I told you about Comrades for Conrad, which is the WhatsApp group that I'm in now.
I'm actually offended I haven't been invited, but
Well,
sure.
no, you
sure.
will be.
Thank you.
But thanks to Tina on the text who said, there's a lot of alliteration today, who said Jezebel's for Jeremiah.
Oh,
so
like
there's
that.
another one there as well. So we've asked you to give us a call to tell us what you thought about the season finale. We've got Ricky Sue. Hi.
Hi, how are we?
We're going well, mate. So walk us through it, okay? What did you think? And no spoilers, please, because it's only really still very fresh.
Oh, there actually was some flesh.
There was some
There
flesh.
was some flesh. Pete and I watched that together. It got a little bit awkward.
Yeah, look, I've been Team Jellyfish the entire way through. You know,
Right.
I don't know what it is, but Conrad's so moody. You know, he's confused. He's giving all the wrong vibes and signs, and he shuts people out. And you know, how is Belly meant to know how to feel? Whereas Jeremiah's, his emotional safety, he makes her feel valued and seen and present. I don't understand why she would be so confused between two people.
I will say one thing, Ricky Sue. Now, I've only seen the last episode. That's it, right? So I don't have context over the last 3 seasons. But,
Yeah.
like, I heard all the dialogue and everything, and I reckon if you've loved someone since the age of 6 and then watched her date your brother for a while, you'd probably be pretty moody as well most of the time. Wouldn't you think?
Look, yeah, but, when it flipped as well, like he was dating, obviously, Jeremiah and dating Conrad, so they've both seen it either way, it sort of flipped between the two. But,
True.
I know they've got that sort of passion between each other, but, I don't know, I'm always for the person who's backing me.
Right.
I feel seen and valued, you know what I mean, and loved. Love is love, but you also want to feel supported. But I don't, for someone, obviously no spoilers here, but, for someone to tell you the day of your wedding to blow up your wedding, like what person does that as
My
well?
goodness.
Love or
He was
not,
in love. He was in love. He couldn't hold it back. And he was going, he's
could have told
moody.
her anytime, like it could have been forever. He just didn't tell her.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
felt
absolutely.
So,
in the moment.
final thing, right? And again, don't give anything away, but were you happy with the way the finale happened? And are you happy and think it's necessary that there's a movie?
It'll be sad to see it, I believe. I'm trying not to do any spoilers here. Look, I think it ended completely not like how I thought it would.
Oh.
But I do think that what I would foresee the movie being, it's not going to make me happy.
Right. Okay. All right. Look, thank you, Ricky. So thanks for being a part of our show this morning. Appreciate it.
It's Team Jellyfish.
Team Jellyfish. For those of you who don't know, Jellyfish is Jeremiah.
Yes.
All right.
I love how Pete's pretending like he has been on this train the whole time. Like,
mate, I am.
You're deep. This is your
deep.
day now.
Well, it got me now.
You got some
It did.
catch-up
You
to
know,
do.
we were talking about yesterday, this show makes you feel like back in the days of OC and Dawson's Creek and stuff. And I only got 25 minutes out of that season finale this morning, but I immediately felt that. So, I'm there. Comrades for Conrad all the way. All right, thanks for being a part of it. We've loved every second of it. Thanks for being on the show.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Shop the Footy Finals half-price cosmetics and vitamin sale on now at Chemist Warehouse.